I worked a 12-hour day. I got off and pulled out of the parking lot at work and pulled up to the stoplight. I was the first one at the stoplight, and the guy behind me, I don't know if he was talking on his cell phone or what, he just rear-ended me. When I got home that night, it got worse, and I didn't sleep but maybe an hour or two that night. I knew something wasn't right. I mean, I could tell, something wasn't right with my body, and it took them about 6 months to find that I had a torn rotator cuff, partially torn rotator cuff, and a bicep tendon. And so I had to go through a surgery. The whole time this guy denying it, trying to say that there's no way he could do it. The insurance company, same deal. Basically out and out calling me a liar every phone conversation we had. I went to another lawyer, and he basically told me to suck it up and move on. There wasn't enough there to warrant him wasting his time or his efforts. A friend of mine that I used to work with said, well, why don't you try my guy? He's been real fair to me. So I came here and I told him my story, and he said point blank, he says, well, at this point, I'm going to take your case. Your job is just to get better. Don't worry about it. Just get better. I'll take care of everything else. And every time I had a problem, I called him, and he took care of it. I kept telling him, I went to one doctor, and then the doctor even told me there's nothing wrong with me. Quit taking pain pills and go back to work. I told him that story, and he's like, no. He says, if you know there's something wrong, keep digging. He laid it all out. He says, this is worst case scenario. This is best case scenario. He says, I'll do everything I can for you. As far as these guys, they've been awesome. If I've had problems with anything, I pick up the phone, I call them. Justin's been awesome. Before he got involved, I was sinking fast.